basically, I really like Love Me Do because it's a great party trick. It's a harmonica solo that pretty much everyone in the Western world knows. It's familiar. So when people, for example, ask you, hey, you play the harmonica, what can you play? So you can just play this song and it sounds awesome. People recognize it. It's energetic, it's fun. And another awesome thing about it is that it's also originally played with a harmonica in the key of C. So you can just open Spotify on your phone or on your computer and put the original song and then jam with the Beatles in the background. And then not just it's fun to practice it like that and to jam with the Beatles, but it can also add to your party trick. So you can put it along and give a show to your family with the Beatles. You will show them how you're playing it in a legit way. So I want to give you a couple of tips about not just playing it from the tabs, but actually playing it right with this extra punch that it has in the recording of the Beatles. So first I want to show you the demonstration. Feel free to play around with me, and then I'm going to give you some tips to make it sound even better, and then we're going to end with another demonstration where you're welcome to play with me in an even better way. One thing that I want to tell you is take it bit by bit. This solo has quite a lot of notes going on in it, so I would suggest play it line by line. First practice the first line or just the first few notes. Make sure you get the first line right and it sounds really good, and then add the second line and move on further. And another way to practice it is once you're feeling a bit more confident, actually put the Beatles song in the background from YouTube, where you can slow it down to 0.75, and then it can be a lot more fun to practice, and you can also hear the nuances in which John Lennon is playing the harmonica there. So for example, one nuance to pay attention to is that on the first part of the solo, basically it's a very close two parts that repeating themselves, and on the first part he's playing this -5 as a single note, but on the second repeat he's opening his mouth a bit more, so we get a dirtier sound of a couple of notes together. Two important things to know about how to play this solo successfully. The first tip is that you have to use this tremolo technique, or also called hand vibrato. How do we actually do it? So we hold the harmonica in our left hand in the form of the letter C, like that, sort of a sandwich. And then with the right hand, we reach and we put thumb on thumb. By the way, also if you're right-handed or left-handed, it doesn't matter. We are always playing the harmonica with the left hand because that would allow us to get this effect coming from the low notes that are on the left side of the harmonica, where there's notes 1, 2, 3, etc. And that would make this beautiful effect even stronger. So left hand, form of the C letter, right hand, thumb on thumb, like this. And then what we have in the back is this sort of a sound box. And then we close the hand on top of the sound box. So that's how it looks like from here. We are closing it. And then the sound box is closed. And then just practice opening and closing your right hand, and that would create this tremolo effect. A lot of times when people try to do that in the first times, they do something like this. And then you would notice that you don't really hear the effect. So if you're not hearing this effect, look at what you're doing not correctly here with the hands. The effect should be very noticeable. And another very important tip to add this punch to the solo is to separate the notes with the ta syllable. And a reminder, that means that instead of just blowing into the harmonica. For example, in the part that goes, so if you're just blowing into the harmonica, it sounds very unseparated. While if you're, you don't even have to do the ta so boldly as I just did it for the example. It's more like ta, 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 ta. It's like saying ta, but without vocalizing it. So again, instead of, it sounds, and this is basically it. I'm going to give you the second demonstration now. Play along with me, enjoy, and congratulations on learning 2 new techniques.